Christian, you just come back from Belfast. I mean, do you feel as though you're ready to go now?
Yeah, I think obviously really enjoyed my time over there. The weather was very cold. It was probably a bit of a shock coming back in and transitioning in, but yeah, happy that I got, I guess, 16 games or so over there, and yeah, I guess if that's enough to say you're ready, then hopefully it is.
Did it go better than you thought it was going to go?
Yeah, I think so. I think didn't really know what to expect going over there. Obviously, I just wanted to get some footy in and play consistently, but I guess the way that they took to me and their supporters, their fan base, and the province really took to me was surprising and really humbling as well.
Your health back to 100% now?
Oh, as close as we can. I think obviously that's always a monitoring kind of phase, and I spoke before I left. It's almost a 2-year process, and sort of a year and a bit into it now. So yeah, obviously continual monitoring of that, and so far so good. So to be able to play footy is something that I'm happy with.
Going to play this weekend in the trial?
I'm not sure yet. I think we're all sort of training out there, putting our hands up. They haven't named the squad yet, so I guess we'll wait and see. Yeah, I've played a lot of footy so far, so I wouldn't mind a little break, but we'll see how we go.
What about the captaincy? That's been talked about. Are you keen to come back as the co-captain or the sole captain?
Yeah, I guess whatever way you made it, any way that I can add value to this side, I'll be happy with. Whether that's a leadership role or a captaincy role is something that you sort of look into. But I wouldn't say that I want it or yeah, be looking for it. I think it's something that the coach has got to, I guess, assess that situation and go from there. I think we've got some healthy leaders and some good young guys that are sort of been developing in that area as well.
You keen to play at 10 this year?
Yeah, I guess again play anywhere 10 or 12. Yeah, again where I can add value into this side, and playing 10 overseas was quite enjoyable, and yeah, hopefully can continue that.
Christian, did you need that mental break from Australian rugby? Like, because obviously last year was such a big year for you. Was it good just to get away from the bubble that is here, even though you were still in rugby over there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was probably the big idea of heading over there, was to sort of refresh, come back here rejuvenated, and to experience that kind of footy was yeah, sensational. I thought yeah, really grateful that the club allowed me to do that, and yeah, to obviously get out of this sort of probably known Brumbies my whole life, and to experience a different culture and a different rugby culture was really enjoyable for me.
What about skill-wise? Like, you got the one game here since you got back, and you played a couple of in Singapore and Tuggerong and that, but now that you had a run of games back, have you noticed anything different in your games, some things that, I don't know, is there limitations on what you do coming back, or does it feel like everything's back to normal?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's hard to say if everything's back to normal. You're always looking for that constant improvement. Yeah, I think heading over there was just about seeing where I was at, and then yeah, I felt like I was in sort of some consistent form, and yeah, again back here now to jump in with the boys and try and improve my game again.
Having to sit out last year, like you said, you've been in the Brumbies for 10 years, but having to watch for so long, has it lit the fire for you to really chase something special this year? Yeah,
I guess yeah, really excited, Really excited, obviously, to be fully involved. Obviously last year I was involved, but in a different role. So yeah, to now have the opportunity, I'm just really excited, and obviously rejuvenated from a stint overseas. Yeah, now heading back, yeah, pretty excited about joining the boys again.
Joke that you're wasting away, but like, I don't know, have you put on all the weight back to what you were prior to the illness, or?
No, not yet, not completely. I don't think I want to sort of probably get to that weight again. I think yeah, I'm feeling a bit fitter and a bit more agile playing at sort of the weight I am now, and yeah, I'll sort of it feels a bit different, but yeah, I guess I'll just work around that and try and adapt.
Christian, there's a mix of old and new faces with the Brumbies this season. Regardless of what happens with captaincy, are you keen to sort of show leadership on the field this year?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really say keen. I think something that obviously being the older head around now, I guess it just usually comes naturally to be able to guide some guys around, and I guess on field more so is something that I'm looking forward to do, and yeah, I guess just sort of pass on a bit of experience in and around the place, just general day-to-day as well.
How do you come into the side? I guess you're obviously well respected amongst your teammates, but how do you come in? You've come in, the boys have been training all off season. How do you kind of come in, regardless of whether you want or not? You probably are in that leadership position. How do you?
Yeah, tough one. I think yeah, I came in sort of on obviously keeping a close eye on what the boys are doing, and they've been working really, really hard. I was just trying to slot back in as quick as I could, and the boys have been fantastic as well in welcoming me back, and they've obviously been really excited about, I guess the added addition with myself and David. So, I don't know how I slotted back in. Hopefully it's been pretty seamless, and and just more so trying to get used to the boys and connect with them as well.
How'd you go at in the secret camp, thrown straight in the deep end?
That was tough, but I think a very valuable camp that we sort of went away, and we got some great learnings out of that. Obviously really connected as a group, and sort of got tested at some crucial times mentally as well. So hopefully things that we can probably take a bit of time to digest and process through, but hopefully some stuff that can really help us moving forward in this competition.
And what about for you? How do you approach this season? I guess, do you have, obviously I can never understand kind of what you've gone through, but how do you approach this season? Do you have kind of a new perspective on football, and it kind of takes, I guess, at the end of the day, it is just football? Is that how you kind of see it?
Yeah, good question. I think, you're always going to sort of look at it as, obviously, what I've gone through, a different perspective, and I guess I was just sort of looking at it now that I don't have many years left in me. I think I've been around for 10 years and haven't tasted success here. So for me, it's about, I guess, enjoying each moment as well, but really just striving towards achieving some success.
And what do you think of these breaks? And boys, obviously it's an exceptional circumstance for you to go overseas. What do you think of guys utilising like the off-season or a season to go and play overseas? Do you think it should be kept to, again, those exceptional circumstances, or is it, as Mark said, like a good chance for you to have a bit of a mental break from Australian footy?
Tough one. Obviously can't speak for others, but I think, for myself, the experience I had is something that I'll cherish for a long time. It's really special to head away with your family and do something different to the norm, and obviously the circumstances I was under was probably needed that as well to get out of the bubble. But I guess going over there and seeing other, I guess, Aussies and New Zealanders that are playing overseas, South Africans, feel really rejuvenated over there and really enjoying that rugby culture. So I guess I can only speak highly of my experience, but I'm not going to say to do this or do that or should be allowed. I think, I guess if you have an opportunity, I'd definitely say that, or I highly recommend it. So yeah.